Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you've noticed I'm looking a little bit different today, it's because I want to do something to do with Halloween, as Halloween's nearly around the corner and it's one of my favourite times of the year. And I wanted to do a video about my top 10 favourite things about Halloween at Disneyland Paris to share with you all. So if there's anyone that's going at Halloween time, has never been before, or just if you're interested and want to watch this video and even give me some tips as well in the comments, that would be great. So yeah, I just wanted to do this because it's a little bit fun and I love Disney and Halloween, and yeah, it's the best thing ever. So I thought I'd bring along my Zero today from the Disney store because he's really cute and he's from Nightmare Before Christmas and I love him. And I've also got my little Minnie Mouse Halloween hair decoration, which I love as well. Okay, so let's go. My first favourite thing at Paris for Halloween is the merchandise and all the decorations that they have. So obviously with it being Halloween, they have specific merchandise for that. For example, like the little mini hats and like the Jack Skellington themed things. Yeah, and there I love like all the different things they have in that you can only get from that time of year, which are pretty cool. And I also love the decorations, particularly on Main Street is my favourite. They have all the hub done up with pumpkins everywhere, and they have all the different sound effects and the lighting and yeah, all the different Halloween decorations. So if you're gonna go and have a look around all the different lands and see what kind of decorations that you find. I think I'll go into a little bit more detail about that in my other points that I've got, because I have my favourite lands as well. Okay, so the second point that I want to talk about is the character meet and greets that you can get whilst it's the Halloween season at Disneyland Paris. So usually you'll get to meet Minnie in her original costume, her red and white spotted dress. But at Halloween you get to meet her in her Halloween outfit, which is so cool. And I remember when I was there, they had Stitch in his jacket. I think they have Mickey now in his Dracula costume. I remember going a few years ago and they had him in his Dracula costume. So I think it's pretty cool that they have these characters out, that you rarely get to see them in a different costume that they have, and it's just a different picture, and they usually have different photo locations. So for example, on Main Street they usually have Marie in her from the Aristocats in her Halloween, so she'll have a little orange bow and a tail, which is quite cute. And then you'll have, I'm not sure if it's changed now, but they did used to have Mickey switching with Stitch at her kind of decorated Halloween sewing place, so as if she was like sewing all the costumes, so that was really cool as well, and it gives you a nice backdrop for a photo. I'm not sure if there's any different characters that they've got out, but yeah, that was just another point that I liked, that you can meet these characters and different characters come out that you don't get to usually meet, which is pretty cool as well. The third thing is the Halloween Cavalcade. So I don't know again if they still do this, but they used to run the Halloween Cavalcade 3 times per day. So it would come from It's a Small World all the way down Main Street, and then back up Main Street, and then back down again. So you would get the chance to see it, like you would not miss it. And it was really cool when it started to get dark and like everything used to glow, and that was really nice. The song is so catchy. Like if you've not listened to it, listen to it because I love the song. So it's slightly different to the Disneyland Resort and the Walt Disney Resort, is that it's more harvest themed than Halloween themed. So you kind of get like a harvest celebration, which is really nice and slightly different to the usual kind of Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party one, the BTU parade, things like that. I love it because it has slightly different characters to what you would usually find. For example, it has the 3 little pigs. It has Horace Horsecollar and Clarice. Clarabelle that you don't usually get out. It does have Clarice on there as well with Chip and Dale, so it's not kind of your usual characters, which is really cool, I think, a little bit different. And yeah, so if you've not seen that, really check that out because it's such a good parade and it's so catchy. Yeah, I love it. So the next thing I wanted to talk about was the the villains show and meet and greet. Unfortunately, I haven't actually seen this one, but I have seen videos of it. I've not seen it live as they didn't actually have this when I was there in 2014 at Halloween, but I have seen quite a bit of it on people's vlogs and things, and they did have the villains meet and greet as well, which is pretty cool because a great thing about this is that the villains only come out, well, most of the villains only come out this time of year, so you get to see the majority of the villains that you wouldn't otherwise. There's quite unusual ones like Frollo and the Hag come out from Snow White. The Evil Queen can be out as well, depending on which form she's in, if she's the Hag or the Evil Queen that day. I remember there being really unusual ones like Governor Ratcliffe would come out sometimes as well, which I loved because they're just so different characters that you don't see that often. And the show looks pretty cool as well, so I would check that one out if you're gonna go. The next thing I would say is, with it being the Halloween season, the whole area of Frontierland was, apart from Main Street, my favourite place to be because they seem to deck that out pretty well. The most, I would say Main Street and Frontierland are the most that they do, and they have some really cool things going on there, and you've got to do Phantom Manor when it's Halloween because it's just the ride that you've got to do because it's the spooky ride, and yeah, it's just a great place to be, to really get into that Halloween feeling, with like the music and the atmosphere and the whole just the look of that land. I think really is the best for Halloween time, so I would definitely spend some time in there, just kind of taking in the atmosphere and things like that. And speaking of Frontierland, I believe it's still the same, but this is where you can meet Jack Skellington and Sally sometimes, depending whether she's out or not. And it's obviously one of the best places for them to meet. And when I was there, they used to meet just in front of where you would get on the steamboat to go around the lake. Unfortunately, they are doing work on that at the moment, and they are also doing work on Big Thunder Mountain until December, so I'm not sure if they'll move it with it not being such a great backdrop. But yeah, they used to have like a little bit of a setup for him, and it was so cool just to watch those two, or just Jack on his own, because he was the best, and his walk is my favourite character walk ever. If you don't know what I'm talking about, or if you do, go watch it. It's so funny and so cool how he moves, and yeah, I just love him, and you have to go meet him because he's just best. He's Pumpkin King, and yeah, I love to meet him. And Sally. I think I've only met Sally once, but oh, I love her. I want her hair. I want her dress. I think she's so cool. The next thing that I did just mention was Main Street USA. So I love Main Street at Halloween. Just like Frontierland, the decorations are amazing. And as well, they change all the music and the sound effects are everywhere. If you kind of listen out for them when you first go in, you can hear them all up and down the street, and it's just so cool. Like, it's always got an atmosphere, and I just love it. Like, it's amazing, and just taking in all the details, like the lights on the street are all decorated, and there's pumpkins everywhere. And yeah, I think I would say that area and Frontierland, you just have to spend some time at Halloween because they just give you that great Halloween feeling. The next thing I love to do, and I'm gonna put some pictures up here, is dressing up for Halloween, and this is gonna mix into two. There is one night that you can do this. Unfortunately, I know you can do it quite a bit more in the USA ones, which I wish they did do here, but yeah, dressing up is one of my favourite things to do for Halloween. And at the parks themselves, I have dressed as Alice in Wonderland, and I've dressed as Wendy from Peter Pan, and you just have so much fun because it's the only time you can run around Disney as your favourite character, or whoever you want, to be honest. You don't really have to be or go as Disney, and it's so cool to see what everyone else is going as and see all these really imaginative outfits, see like families get together and they've all got like really cool outfits on and they've gone like as a group, and it's just a chance to get some really cool photos on the rides, and yeah, it's just a different experience. And speaking of that experience, my number 9 would be the Halloween Soiree, which is on the 31st of October. It's the only night that you can go dressed up, and the night the park stays open really late. I can't remember what time it does finish. I know it starts, you can go in from around 5 or 7, and the people that don't have the wristbands then have to leave, I think at 5 or 7, I can't remember. But I know you can go in with your costume on, or if you decide to or not. And they have like so many different things going on. They have like a cool like dance party in Discoveryland, and I think when I was there it was Stitch and Angel that were DJing, or Buzz, I think they had Buzz as well. Over in Frontierland, they had near the Frozen, near the Chaparral Theatre, they had like Daisy and Donald in their Halloween costumes. But the queues do get pretty big, so yeah, I would kind of prioritise what you want to do because it's super hard to do everything. But I remember when we was there, we queued for Wendy and Peter Pan for so long near the Pirates Galleon, near the pirate ship, and the queue just did not move for so long. I mean, we met some really nice people in the queue and were talking, but at the end we just decided to leave because it just was not working, and we thought we don't want to spend all night waiting for this. So we actually ended up running into Peter and Wendy running around and getting a really quick picture, which was really nice of them because we were dressed as Peter and Wendy, so that was really cool. Yeah, and they also have, I believe they have the shows. They have the Cavalcade, which goes round, and it's all lit up. Like, it's really cool to see it in the day, but it's so special to see it at night because it looks, in my opinion, it looks so much better when everything's lit up. It's gorgeous. Yeah, so it just gives you a chance to see the park in a different light with lots of different things that don't usually go on throughout the Halloween period. And last but not least, number 10, I would include this one because on the Halloween Soiree there's Disney Dreams, and they actually do that twice. So if you are there on the 31st of October, there are 2 chances to see the Disney Dreams. There's one at around 7 PM, I believe, when everyone else has to go, and then they have it throughout once during the Halloween party as well. So you've got to go see Disney Dreams at Halloween. You've got to go see Disney Dreams whichever time of year you're going to go. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that and agreed maybe with some of my comments, some of my favourite things to do. If you have any others that you think I've missed or you don't agree with, let me know in the comments, and because I love to read them and like listen to what other people have to say, because I really love meeting people on here and speaking to different people, and just share your love of Halloween and Disney and Disneyland Paris. And I'm super jealous if anyone gets to go this year because I unfortunately won't have time to go, sadly, but I'm hoping to go in Christmas time, November or December, and so I will get to do a vlog then. So yeah, that will be pretty cool. But yeah, whoever is going to go to Disney at Christmas, whoever's going to go to Disney at Halloween, enjoy it and have lots of fun. And yeah, I'll see you all soon. Bye!